Welcome to our switch prompting do's and don'ts video. Why do students use ability switches? To independently control some aspect of their own environment, like a toy, a computer, a blender, etc. These pictures show students using button switches to operate a blender and a toy. When a student does not independently hit a switch, but instead waits for someone else to prompt them, that is called prompt dependence. Prompt dependence is a bad thing, and we can encourage prompt dependence without even knowing we are doing it. Our goal is to get students to hit a switch all on their own without anyone else helping them or telling them to. This video will show you some do's and don'ts to remember when working with someone who is learning to use switches. Let's start with some don'ts. Watch this clip of Lee and Susan.
Something to show you today. I've got a switch here and it turns on my fan. Look. Pretty cool. Okay, hit the switch. No, hit the switch. Come on. You can do it. Hit this switch right here. Come on. Come on, hit the switch. Okay, watch, we're going to hit the switch. Nice job.
Susan hit the switch, right? So what did Lee do wrong? Lee gave Susan lots of prompts before Susan finally hit the switch. And after Susan hit the switch, Lee gave her very little praise. All of the attention came before the switch was hit, and once that switch got activated, all that attention suddenly stopped. If hitting the switch makes all the attention suddenly go away, is that student really going to hit that switch again? Okay, watch another clip of what not to do. Pay attention to where all the attention is given and when it stops.
Okay, I have something really fun today. When I hit this red button, watch what it does. It makes the fan go, okay? So that's what I do. Now it's your turn. I want you to do it. Hit the button. Hit the switch. Come on, you can do it. Hit the switch. It's right here. Right here. Hit the switch. Come on, you can do it. Right here, right here. Hit the switch. Hit the switch. Good job.
If you want a student to independently hit a switch, save the attention until after he has hit the switch. Then the student will want to hit the switch again to get more praise and attention. If you give too much attention before the student hits the switch, you are actually encouraging him to wait and not hit the switch just yet. Because once he hits that switch, you will stop giving him attention. Now watch this clip of Lee and Susan. Pay attention to how Lee saves most of the attention until after Susan hits the switch.
Okay, I brought something to show you. Look, it's my fan. When I hit this switch, I turn it on. Now it's your turn.
One last thing to remember, when you give praise and attention, make sure to praise the activity, turning on the fan, for example, and not just hitting a plastic switch. After all, the activity is the whole reason we want someone to hit a switch in the first place. For example, here I might say, "Good job, you just made the car move," instead of saying, "Good job, you hit the switch." Here's another example to watch.
Okay, here's the switch, and when I hit the switch, it makes the fan go, okay? Just like that. Okay, your turn. Turn on the fan. Yeah, exactly. Good job. You turned on that fan.
And one more example for good measure.
Robert, when I hit the switch, it turns on the fan. It's your turn to hit the switch. Yeah! Look at the fan!
Okay, let's review. Number 1. Be sure to give the student lots of praise and attention after the switch is hit and not before. Number 2. Give attention to the switch activity, like turning on the fan, activating the toy, the computer, etc., and not just hitting the plastic switch. Remember, the goal is to get students to want to hit a switch all on their own without anyone else helping them or telling them to. Good luck and have fun.